Okay, so I see there's a one live question right now. Is there a limited number of students that we are setting per internship? This is probably for all the track mentors. Would you like to answer those? So how about from the UX and UI design, Liru?
Yeah, I think from my last year's experience, I probably will take one, possibly two, but yeah, it's one for sure, student as a mentee.
And how about for the cloud computing track? Oh, it's Tim Morel.
This is Linda. So Tim is currently not available.
Okay.
He has to step out a little bit. Sorry about that. But I think Tim, last time he had a great presentation. He was very involving in the internship track. I believe he at least one for sure. But couple one, I think we want to create that peer environment, not just mentor to peer, but also peer to peer, which we learned from the first track. It was very effective. If there's any question for Tim, please feel free to type the questions, and we'll make sure that we pass the question to him. Sorry about that.
And then for the biotech and farmers track?
Thanks, John. So I'm considering 1 to 2 candidates, really depending on how strong of the candidate application based on their previous experience or background. So if it's really have so many strong candidates, then I will reconsider to see if I can take 3 candidates. Or try to think about work together at the same time. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, actually, thanks, Shenming, for reminding in the chat. Basically, we as a CCE platform with a big pool of mentors across different professions. So even we encourage you to apply if you feel that the 2022 tracks aligns with your career path or your interests. But you are also more than welcome to join our LinkedIn group to connect with our different mentors, as well as applying for the job interview training program. Actually, what Woojin presented as 3 mentors, but actually for the pool of mentors, we are also willing to help with the job interview program as well. Right, Nina, can you help moderate some of the questions?
So other question coming specifically for Dr. Jack, is there any suggestion or advice for non-PhD scientists in the biotech industry? What the career path will look like for non-PhD scientists?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I can share a couple of experience currently. So I'm leading a team, including both PhD and non-PhD scientists. So I have hired a couple of non-PhD scientists based on their previous experience. So, for example, they kind of get a master degree with some experience in the lab in the graduate school, and then they also demonstrate a strong passion about science. So right now, I have a couple of non-PhD scientists have a very brilliant career, which is different from a PhD track. They kind of demonstrate also a strong experimental assay development to kind of either support or drive the program within the team. And I would like to share with you is that people may think about this as a myth. Oh, I really need to have a PhD degree to start to work in industry. The answer is not right. I can share with you one example is I have one non-PhD scientist. She worked with me for 4 years now, and I just promote her to a senior scientist. And typically, a senior scientist is the one who already have a PhD and a postdoc experience in academia. But because of her kind of a strong passion and dedication to drive the program. So I've been working in Pfizer for 5.5 years now, and she kind of support the program with me from the early discovery all the way to phase 1. So right now we are, helping the patient by testing our cancer immunotherapy in the clinical trial. So with that, for the non-PhD scientists, they also have a very bright future as well. Thank you. Hopefully, if I answer your questions.
Yeah, thank you, Jack. And then we also have other question came in. This is probably for Liju. Any suggestion for an international student to find internship, especially in the UX design field? Was the past working experience outside of the US is valuable or not?
Okay. Yeah. I think typically after full school year, international students are eligible for internship. You may be able to find US design internship directly through your school, like the Career Center. This can be excellent way to find a local business looking for the US design intern. And in fact, that's how I landed my first job in New York City after my graduate school. But although I have to say, landing a UX intern nowadays is not very easy because UX design is a growing industry. Many candidates are coming in with a variety of background. So, in fact, UX design is not just about graphics and interactivity. It is a process involving people, strong communication, and collaboration at every step. So companies looking at the candidates that has those qualities. It does require more time and preparation to find the right role for the international students. So with that being said, my suggestion is that you could, for international student, you could bring yourself a hybrid role between UX research, front end, design, visual design, and back end development. That way, you really equip yourself with a lot of skill sets, and this might set you apart from many other candidates. So yeah, that's my suggestion. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Liju. Actually, because of I want to respect everyone's times as well. It's actually right at noon. So I just want to bring up one last question. I saw someone was mentioning if the internship program is for high school students. Nina?
Yeah, there are actually multiple questions around this. So I think I can help with this question. So far we are opening our intern program for college and above, but there are a lot of opportunity for high school students can get involved and engage with CCE. So I would recommend go to the CCE website and scroll down all the way to the bottom. You can click on adding yourself into this, join us the member into our linking group and introduce yourself. And then you can see on this screenshot in the bottom, there's ready to contribute. So this is where high school students can apply to contribute to CCE any volunteer opportunities. And then you can work alongside with all the CP mentors here, and also working with other college students.
Thank you, Nina. Actually, I saw a couple other wonderful questions regarding startup or regarding AWS coding tests. So I would encourage for you guys to, like Nina said, you're welcome to go to our website and click on join as a member to join our LinkedIn group. And there, actually, you can post an introduction of yourself as well as these sort of like open-ended questions. And basically, that group is meant to be for different career professionals to share the experience. And whether you're a seasoned professional or just started, I'm sure that you have something to offer as well as something to receive. So to wrap up, I just want to share with everyone the call to action for today. For both of our internship program as well as the interview program, to apply, you can go to our website. It's cce.iflyyoung.com. And at the top of the page, you can find the internship program as well as the interview program. That will lead you to the respective page. And just a last minute reminder of the timeline. For the internship program, we'll open the application after the webinar. But please remember, if you're interested in this program, please fill up the Google form as soon as possible. Don't wait for the last minute. But basically, our deadline is set for December 11th. You'll need some time to prepare for your portfolio and sometimes to prepare to answer those questions. So I'll encourage you to look into this if you're interested. And like Nina has mentioned, we have a couple of channels. Please go ahead and log onto our webpage and scroll down at the bottom of the page to follow us on Facebook or subscribe to our email list as well as our LinkedIn group and LinkedIn page. And as a reminder, all of our webinar recording will be posted on our YouTube channel as well. So if you need to follow us or subscribe our YouTube channel, that information is also on our website at the bottom of the page. All right, so that would conclude our webinar for today. Yeah, like I see there's still some active chat going on. So I will highly encourage everyone to join our LinkedIn group. That's where we actually can have more conversation. Or if you have any follow-up questions, you can feel free to send an email to us, or we'll see you in the webinar or interview program. Okay.